appears you see the Hausa Fulanis as the enemies of the Middle Belt Forum. That may be ethnic profiling. Don't you think so?
It is not ethnic profiling. If I say I am not Hausa, am I profiling? If I say I'm not Yoruba, am I profiling?
But you've been talking about those killing, you know, your people.
The killing is done by the Fulanis. And the Hausas are also victims of the Fulanis.
How did you know that the Fulanis are behind these killings? That's a big one.
Excuse me, sir. Go and Google. The Sultan himself said it. The Sultan said, out of 10 kidnappers, 9 are Fulanis. You can Google it and find it. And every victim of kidnapping, or every victim, every survivor of this mass attack and invasion, will tell you the people that are doing it are Fulani. The federal government under Buhari has criminalized identifying the people. They say it's profiling. That is absolute nonsense. We know the people that are doing it. Why should we be timid about mentioning it?
But Mr. Binniyat, don't you think that don't you think that this type of a belief is one of the reasons why perhaps this problem is festering? Don't you think so?
Is it a belief or a reality? Is it a belief? Am I saying it that's a belief? These people are then not being paraded every day on television? Do you see an Etiap man or do you see a Yoruba man paraded in Katsina as belonging to a bandit? Is it not the Fulanis that are almost always being paraded? So what is okay, is it by mentioning it that is causing the problem? Or is the problem that is making me to mention it?
Okay, so looking at the body language, if this is the impression of...
Not body language.
Okay, so if this is the impression of the Middle Belt Forum, what do you think that your sons and daughters, what impression of the Fulani ethnic group do you think they will have? Maybe this is one of the reasons why this crisis keeps festering. Don't you think so?
Okay, I should tell my children that the people that are carrying out the massacre in our land are not Fulanis. Why should I tell them? If it was your children, what will you tell them? If it was your children, who will you tell them?
Have you petitioned? Have you petitioned any group? Okay, so if you believe that this crisis, you know, is being sponsored by this ethnic group, have you spoken? Have you written? Have you reported to anybody? Is there any group, you know, that you can report to that controls the activities of this ethnic nationality?
Report the group to government or what?
That's what I'm asking. Have you lodged any complaint since you know who the enemies are? According to you, have you reported? Have you spoken to anyone?
We don't know whether they are doing it on behalf of a group. We don't know whether they have a central authority that they are working on. But all we care is that the people that are carrying out what we in the Middle Belt insist is genocide are Fulani people. Period. Of all the ethnic groups in Nigeria, why am I not even mentioning Hausa people or Kanuri people? I say Fulani people are the ones doing it. And I have spoken on TV, I've spoken already. As a journalist, I have written severally on it. And so I as the spokesman of the Middle Belt Forum, I'm not here to, to be timid or to shy away from it so that I will stand politically correct. No.
You know, my fear...
carrying out a genocide in the Middle Belt.
Okay, so you call it genocide. That's a big one.
Yes.
Now,